on the guys from mcfly.
But we saw you guys this last night on the Royal Show,
That's right, yeah.
you know, and you got to talk to the Queen, didn't you?
We did.
I think we've got a little clip of you actually having a chat here somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yes, there you are.
Woo, look at you all suited and booted. Oh.
No.
How was that? Were you nervous?
Well, it's quite a funny story, actually.
Go on.
I didn't know what to say.
We didn't know what to say. We were going, what do we say? Ma'am, Your Majesty? And Cliff Richard actually came up and told us what to say. He said, say, all right, Cliff.
And then we heard something else
Sir
someone
Cliff.
else down the line, and we were like, what do we say?
Yeah,
it was all a bit confusing.
And then, of course, when she was coming round, you know when you're, like, in school assembly and you're not meant to laugh?
So I thought you'd just say hi to her.
He was like, what, don't just say hi?
We're like, no, and she's like 5 people away.
And Dougie's there going, oh, just give her a nod.
So Harry got, like, really bad giggles. And she's like 3 people away.
No.
So
I was crying. I was literally crying. And
like literally, it's like, you know, it's like those situations where you know you're not supposed to laugh.
That's
and
worse.
like, the Queen is 3 people away. Shut up, shut up, shut up. And so when it got to saying hello and you say Your Majesty, Danny did it fine. Dougie was like mumbled it.
But he went, Your Majesty. And so I went, Your Majesty.
Like that. It was like really trying not to laugh. It was horrible.
Oh, gosh. Did she actually say anything to you, or was she just eager to
that-
get away from you?
There was an awkward silence.
Yeah, that's the thing.
it?
It
So what do you think of this theatre?
Yeah, I know, and you're supposed to say ma'am or mum after anything. You
Mum.
say mum.
Yes.
Well, so we were just like, yeah, it's really nice.
What do you think?
So, and Danny was like, do you enjoy the show? Yeah. just chatting casually to the Queen.
Did you enjoy the show, though, apart from having to meet the Queen and the nerves of that? Was that a good audience and they enjoyed
They're a bit
it?
discerning, aren't they, those crowds?
Isn't there lots of kids in the crowd?
Oh, well, that's fantastic.
No, they're not. Oh,
Expensive,
gosh.
aren't they?
I don't know. I've never been.
It was really good. Like there were so many cool people on like because there was things that didn't get shown on TV as well, which were
really?
wicked.
Oh,
yeah, it was some really cool things.
Funny.
And you were also involved with Record of the Year. You were so close, weren't you?
Thanks to everyone who voted, by the way.
But it must be brilliant, though, to be, you know, in the top 5 of Record of the Year. It's
brilliant.
quite a major thing.
Yeah, the whole year has been brilliant for us. You know, we really have had a
You've been busy.
great year. Yeah. We're looking forward to Christmas holiday.
Oh, lovely.
Earlier in the year, you went off to Africa, was it?
Yeah, right at the beginning of the year. That was the first thing we did when we came back from
comic
last year's
relief.
Christmas. Yeah.
And you really got involved there. What kind of things were you doing? And
Well,
was it quite
we went out
difficult?
to Uganda because we were one of the first bands, actually, I think we were, to go out to Africa, which actually was brilliant because we actually saw, you know, what was wrong, just the poverty and
5-year-old
everything.
children
exactly,
with HIV.
Exactly. So,
Yeah, and sometimes like the oldest member of the family would be like 12 years old, and he was bringing up his younger brothers and sisters, and like seeing people that were our age, like 19, 20, that were dying of HIV, and it was mainly to go to this community because that was one that really benefited from comic release money. So it was really for us to see what the money from our single was going to do next year. So we're going to try and go out next year as well.
But how was it for you? I mean, it must have been incredibly moving, but has it changed your life in any way? You know, you've come back, because you have everything. We all have everything,
I think that was
It was such an eye-opener to go out there as well.
Yeah.
It was just to give these kids, a bit of care for the day and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just when you get back, it's like everything seems so weird. Just being in a building, I remember like we came back and we went out and filmed a movie straight after going to Africa, and it was just like sitting in an airplane and like being in a building when you've just been
having food. They had one meal a day. They ate the same thing every day. They wear the same clothes every day.
You did your little bit there.
Yeah, you know, it was.
And you're doing unusual things in your career.
You just mentioned the movie, but you actually you were in Casualty as well. You played yourselves in Casualty. Everybody laughs about what was the storyline.
Well, you wouldn't expect to see the guys there, would you?
They're never having us back after that performance.
We kind of just walked in, didn't we?
Do you know the other thing was so rubbish? There was one bit, and I looked right at the camera as well. It was so bad, but no, it was funny, and it was really good fun. And,
you played yourselves, didn't you?
Yeah, and in the movie as well, we're playing ourselves, which comes out next year. So.
But this is an American movie, or?
Yes, with Lindsay Lohan. It's a proper Hollywood.
Yes.
movie.
What about that? Just My Luck, I think it's called.
Yeah, that's right,
Yeah, and that's out when soonish.
No, we're not sure when the actual date is. It's sort of Easter-ish next year. I think.
Which of you guys was actually dating Lindsay? Come on. We heard the one. Oh.
The one that's sitting back, dying to get out of it.
Yeah. Rumoured.
Yeah,
Just rumours, no truth.
But you had loads of dialogue in this. Do you remember your lines? Do you panic when you have to learn lines and stuff?
It was funny.
They don't look short for words, though, do they? But scripted stuff, maybe.
We was quite nervous about doing it, but when the director comes over and acts it out, he does it like over the top, so you don't feel stupid doing it afterwards.
Okay,
So
that's a good.
There's
Yeah,
some
so it's kinda
outtakes.
like-
We saw some outtakes in the movie of Danny. There's this one bit where
Oh, yeah.
Dougie, we're sitting and we're really nervous about going on stage for the show, and Dougie breaks a bass string and it flicks and hits Danny in the eye, and he kept holding the wrong eye. So like cut was like the director's like wrong eye, Danny, wrong eye.
Like, ah! It's like, wrong guy. I was like, damn!
Well, we haven't got long with it. Which of you guys is there a, I don't say a mother hen, but is there a boss on tour? Is there someone who's in charge? You're the oldest, you're the youngest.
Yeah.
Probably Dougie's.
Well, no,
Dougie? Yeah, Dougie's very quiet, but I think he knows what he's doing quite. So let them all work, let them worry about
It's
it.
always the quiet ones you have to worry about.
And you shared a flat for a while, you guys.
We still do.
You still do?
Yeah, we've been living with each other for nearly 3 years now.
Who does the cooking?
Our cleaner and cook.
Oh, what?
But we lived for like a year and a half without a cook or a cleaner.
The thing is,
Oh, good for you.
No,
Fully for you.
seriously. But the thing is, we are so busy. We really are. We work like all year round.
The thing is,
so we
right,
don't get time to
you
do
go
it.
in,
You don't eat.
Instead of eating
Go into
pizza
our
all the
house on a
time.
Monday
Yeah.
and it stinks because the cleaner doesn't come in on Friday, Saturday or Sunday.
And it is literally
cooked,
Mouldy food, it stinks.
Oh, my
it
God.
absolutely stinks.
Now, is it true that, Danny, you're the joker of the pack? Are you the one that's...
Joker?
Yeah.
Idiot.
Oh, the idiot? Oh, is that the way you put it? Well, who does the practical jokes and all the silly...
We all kind of mess about.
Seems to me you're enjoying what you're doing and good luck
Oh,
to you.
it's
More
good to
success.
meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Brave guy.
I like you lot. Oh, good.
Fantastic. That is it. That is our show for today.
Joining us tomorrow will be chart-topping singing sensations Westlife. We'll also be joined by one of the most well-respected British actors of our times, Patrick Stewart, along with the actress who's currently appearing alongside Sir Ian McKellen in the pantomime Aladdin. That's actress Frances Barber.
Yes, they're all
Right,
here
you can
tomorrow.
breathe now.
1:30.
Bye-bye.
If you can't quite afford a cook or cleaner, well, don't worry. Your bank balance might be looking grim, but we've got just the thing for you. Make Me Rich is next. And later at 5 is the Paul O'Grady Show with Lulu.